Hello and welcome back to Stationeers. My name is Bigfoot. We're playing our Venus Brutal Start series. It is currently day 134. Bob here is still having fun, just chilling with his thumb up. Oh yeah. But he was a little lonely, so now we have Fred here, and somebody made a picture of me? Or a bobblehead? I don't know. Cool. Alright. We do have a storm incoming in about 530 seconds. Still a little bit of ways, not a problem. I've gone ahead and moved the paint over here into the paint locker. I'd love to make a actual like backpack and throw all the paints in there to have all the crayons in one place. That would be fantastic. Centrifuges did get emptied between episodes. I made a bunch of things for us to work on. I don't know how much of this we're actually going to get to, but first things first, we need to vacuum up this mess. Oh, that filled up that belt quick. Okay. Anything with a 50 in it gets kaputted. There we go. A little better organized. Alright, so in case you missed what I did there, when you have just a bunch of ores laying on the ground, you can actually just left click and pick them up off the ground. They go into your belt like you would normally be mining. Just have your drill off when you do it, and it's a quick way to vacuum up a bunch of ores laying around. Okay, so might have to wait for that storm to do things. So I want to expand the atmospherics room out there. Start working on some atmospheric stuff, so I've made a bunch of frames and some sheets. Do want to set up a logic transmitter for my suit. I'd like to make the centrifuge automated. Got a little bit of basics for some atmospherics. Portable scrubber. I want to do some painting, so we'll haul that around. And some flat walls for the furnace. I'd like to go ahead and finish off the furnace area. Let's go ahead and do that. Yep. Let me grab some steel sheets. All right, that is very hospital white now. Kind of distracts from all the consoles. So what I might want to do, let's go for a nice dark color. Come here. Get in there. Thank you. Let's see what this looks like here. That looks pretty good. I like that. Alright, and then I also want to paint the nitrogen black. Because nitrogen is supposed to be black. Let's remove this for the moment so we can finish painting. I mean, I don't have to. Nobody ever really sees this place in here. Yeah, we can go up to there. Then I guess we could finish painting that the purple. Let's grab the purple. I had the network painter mod, that would be super easy and quick to do, but we don't, so we'll just stick with that. Do it the old-fashioned way. All right, put the flat wall back on, seal that room back up. There we go. Could do a little corner piece there to hide that guy. I think that looks pretty good, but all these consoles are still white. Could add a bit more flair to that, I think. Let's try some... Well, purple's our cold tank, so we could do that one. Red would be the hot tank. Or maybe we go pink. Okay. Like that. We can do khaki for the waist. Or do we do blue for cold? Blue is usually cold. Yes, go with blue. Okay. The cold tank is blue. We'll do pink. If I just stop juggling it, that'd be great. Alright. Waist, we'll do some khaki. I guess I could do red and blue for those. Because why not? Red for hot. Blue for cold. Yeah, we can leave the furnace the way it is, I guess. That just looks a lot better. Solar stuff, we can do a yellow. We know that is the solar stuff. Let's even go so far as to paint the IC housing. Why do I suddenly have more tools than I need? Oh, there it is. Yeah, I was like, where'd you go? Okay, you get in there. You come here. Yes. So you are good. You are now yellow as well. You may go back in your home. And then we can cover that up like nothing happened. Perfect. Okay. That is looking fantastic. Now, over here, a couple things that we can do. Let's first off clean this mess up. Pipes, pipe. There's some pipes. I don't think we really need pipes. No, we don't really need pipes. Okay, we're gonna get rid of this guy. That guy. Get rid of that. You are just gonna directly connect out there. Don't need you anymore. And then let's just clean this up a bit. Pipes are groaning. I can barely hear them, but they are groaning. Let's just check on our pressure here. 46 megapascals. Probably got close to blowing the pipe, because it is pretty pressurized. Let's just check that out. Anything worn out? No, yep. So you got a little bit of damage there. But that's okay. 2 plastic sheets to repair 8% of damage is too expensive in my blood. Okie doke. So we know that outside air is going to be khaki because that's the dirty air. Come here, paint gun. Alright, so you're a khaki. Whoops. This is where the backpack would come in handy, because I can just swap all these paints around. Could grab a gray and fix that mistake pretty easy. Alright, well... batteries are charging nicely. You can stay over here. You can go over here.
Hydration critical.
You can go over here. Oop, not in there. Come here. You can go over there. That's where you're gonna go. I do have the gray paint on me already. There we go. Okay. Now somebody was asking to go into an in-depth review of the spaghetti monster here. And I kind of explained it when I was building it, but the math behind it makes my head hurt. But each of these, I believe each of these air conditioners does about 14 kilojoules of energy per game tick that it can move. But the basic principle of the air conditioner, and I'll probably do a little mini tutorial series on the air conditioner specifically, but basically the way these work is it takes the input air, and when it's in cold mode, it tries to cool that air down, and it dumps that extra heat into the waste pipe, into the waste output pipe. And then your result is that the air that came out of the output is a little bit colder. So what you do then is, based on that same principle with the air conditioner, when the air conditioner is in heat mode, and we're maximizing the heat there, trying to get as much heat out of it as possible, it draws that heat that it puts into the input. So it draws in the air from the input, it draws in the heat energy from the waste pipe, and then it puts that hotter gas in the output. So by having the ACs work together, it is effectively trying to cool or pull as much energy as possible out of that cold pipe, if that makes any sense. Yes, you are heating up this line, but that line is being cooled by the outside, so this line shouldn't ever be hotter than the outside temperature, really. And right now it's in a storm, so that radiator out there is keeping it at about 376 degrees, which means that these ACs are working a little bit more efficiently than they normally would be. So that's fantastic. It is a little harder on Venus. These are not quite as effective, obviously, because that temperature efficiency range is going to be dropping because of the heat outside on Venus. But with that said, to help visualize this a little bit better, let's grab our paint gun and show you that this AC has a hot side and a cold side. So all of this is the hot side. Can't really reach with that wall. Alright, well, you were just in the way. Goodbye again, but don't get stuck in the wall or in the floor. There we go. So all of this is the hot side, and that goes outside. So then all of this is the cold side. No, I painted a frame again. Need like an anti-graffiti coating that I can put on the frames before I start spray painting. Okay, so as you can see, this is all the cold side of the AC that's going up into the heat exchanger. And this is the hot side of the AC, goes out to the radiator. So, alright, so I hope that that kind of clears things up a little bit for you. If it helps, if you have any more questions, let me know. I just am really bad at math and don't want to dive too much into the mathy part of it. But that's the hot radiator and the cold, hot AC, cold AC. There we go. Okay. I keep putting that stupid paint gun again in. Black one, I guess you can be black and you'll be black as well. All right. So I think that really clears things up there. Let's put this panel back again. I'm sure we'll take it off a few more times, you know, just for giggles. Okay, storm is still going. What I want to do is do a little bit more painting. We're gonna need that filter. Gonna need to grab a battery. It's such a beautiful sight to see all those batteries full. That is fantastic. We have all these batteries in here nice and full. We are doing good on power. Okay, so portable scrubber. I haven't seen you in a little while, buddy. Where did that filter go? There it is. Hate how it defaults that. Okay, so this room is very borderline to being too polluted. No, I guess it's not. Eh. We don't need any pirates in here, as Mick would say, so let's get rid of those guys. I sucked that all out pretty quickly, but we are going to make some paintings. So, not make paintings, we're going to make some more volatiles. There we go. Paint tool is missing from my hand per usual. Right, so this is going to be khaki because this is all outside air. That way we know what is happening. This could be gray for CO2, but we also need it for nitrogen occasionally once I start growing the, whatchamacallem, the soybeans. Okay, so this spaghetti monster is, out of hand, but, but it's, yeah, it'll do. Alright, let's just shove you in there for now. Less room, less things being taken up space. Shove you in the corner. Alrighty. What colors do we want now? So we have the hot side, which is going to be this guy. So this is going to be the hot side of the air conditioner. These one-way valves here, they act as a restrictor to limit the amount of gas going into the AC, which is why they're there, and it helps improve the efficiency. It was really important to do that before they shrank the pipes down to 10 liters when they used to be 100 liters each. You really had to restrict it, otherwise it wasn't near as efficient. Anyways, so this is going to be the cold side. Where all of our beautiful cold gas is being made. I can't really reach into the corner, unfortunately, to get all that. That's unfortunate. No worries, though. It is what it is. So that is all nice cold nitrogen. Ah. Hacks. And I didn't disturb the potatoes. At least I didn't think I did. Didn't I have a potato over here to eat? I did. This one, you know, fell behind the desk, but that's okay. You know, just has a bunch of cat hair and stuff back there. It's not a problem. Not a problem. all the dust back there behind the desk. Okay. Alright. So we've gotten rid of all of the pollutants in the room. That is excellent. We now have a
Oxygen low.
more clear spaghetti monster, I suppose.
Oxygen critical.
Why do I have oxygen critical? There you go. Okay. Let's grab some more oxygen while we're thinking about it. Between episodes, I did make some water. And I don't know why that's trickling down. Theories currently are that it's somehow equalizing between the pipes and the tank. I mean, there's only like 10 sections of pipes there and the one tank. But I don't really know. I don't know why a very minute amount is just getting cleaned up and deleted. So I guess over time you're just going to lose gas when you're dealing with liquids. Disconcerting, but it's okay. Okay, don't need that on anymore. We are looking really good now. Okay, and then the other thing that we can do, paint all this white. Yeah. Yeah. That's okay. Okay, food, water, empty tanks. Looking good. Alright, now we just have this random scrubber. I guess we can just shove this guy over here in the corner for use at a later time. Put your battery back into charge. How full did you get? Not very full. Yeah. Good, good. Okay. Battery power has already dropped a little bit, but that's alright. So, let's get... Let's put it that way, why not? I'll need you in a minute. Good, you have power. Okay, let's go here. Let's, don't think I need to put anything on the pins, to be honest with you. Alright, it's typical start yield thing. Centrifuge. Let's grab that hash. Alright, we are going to load... Alright, I guess we'll put them on there. Load into R0 from Senti1. Reagents. Yeah, it's not going to affect reagents. Okay. Load into R0 from Senti1, the reagents. We are going to say set greater than. We're going to say if it is greater than, we'll go 480. That's the wrong place. If R0 is greater than 480, then we are going to set Senti1 open R0. And we'll just repeat this again. Alright, and then we just jump back to the start. So we're going to check each of the machines. If it is greater than 480, we'll just go ahead and open it. Because as soon as it hits 479, then it's going to close, and then it's going to speed up again and process one little piece, and then be at 480 again, so that's not going to work. So we're going to have to do branching. All right, so BRGT, if R0 is greater than 480, then skip 2 lines. That's gonna have to be less than. Branch relative less than or equal to 480. Skip 2 lines. Yep, because I don't want it to open. And then if it's greater than let's say like 5. Yep. Skip 2 lines, set Senti 1, open 0. Alright. Now let's do that for this one. Why beat a dead horse when you already have it here? Ta-da! Okay. Hopefully that works. Let's find our chip. There it is. Export you. Why do I always have a warning? I just ate a freaking potato and now... E. Okay, let's see if we have a meso down here. We do not have any mess down here, so that's a good sign. Nice and quick, lovely. You do not have 480 items. If you add all of that stuff up, that's probably a little over maybe 200, 250. I don't know, just a rough guess. Okay, so you should churn away. You're doing good. Would be nice to maybe like put a valve or something in here to detect when this is full, like it is now. And then I can just turn this off. Maybe something for future me to decide. Okay, so I don't know if I explained this code all that well, so we're gonna alias the 2 centrifuges. I could have used DR0 and done some fancy loop thing with that, since they're 2 of the same, but that's okay. We'll just do it regular. Alright, so we're gonna check the reagents, the number, the count of the reagents in the machine. If it's less than or equal to 480, skip 2 lines. If it's over 480, then open the centrifuge, which will spin down and then start to spit out the ore in there. If it is greater than, if R0 is greater than 5, then skip 2 lines. So we're going to wait till it's like practically empty. If it is empty, go ahead and close it up. It'll spin back up and repeat itself, and then we just do the same for the other one. On the pens, there's only 2 centrifuges, so I just named them Senti 1, Senti 2. I didn't name the centrifuges outside. There's only 2 of them. I just made sure that I selected each one. Okay, perfect. We are really low on some of the paint colors. Apparently I've done more painting than I thought I had done someplace, but that's okay. Alright, it is duct tape time. Iron, I need iron, I need iron. Okay, I'm sure I cut all that mess out because nobody wants to see me just apply globs and globs of duct tape to a bunch of solar panels and then eat and drink and all that boring stuff. So let's move on to other funner things. Where do I want to put this guy? want a transformer. I guess I could just put you up here. I mean, in the corner would be probably most ideal. I don't need to hook up all of them. Yeah, screw it. We'll just go here. Okay, let me get my cutters. I don't know why my windows are all switched around. I could probably just go reset them in the settings, but that's okay. All right, so when you put down a logic transmitter, you have to select what item you're going to be transmitting to. In this case, we only have a laptop and we have a hard suit. Both of them will receive the information. And now it is mirroring the hard suit. Perfect. So what I want to do is I want to get our weather stuff, which I believe is this guy. Import you. Okay, and then what we want to do is we're going to alias the suit to D1. And then where we have the sound alerts, we're also going to play them to our suit. Suit. Sound alert 16. Sound alert number 18. Okay, so next time we have a storm incoming, that should allow us to hear the warning through our suit. Let's export that. Put you there. It's going to give me an error maybe. Oh, it didn't give us an error because it's not going into that section of the code to be like, oh, hey, this isn't here. It just doesn't recognize that area of the code yet. So let's turn that off. And this is going to be the logic transmitter. So many things. Logic transmitter. There we go. Okay, so that should give us the storm warnings to our suit the next time that they come in. Turn that off to conserve power. But that is looking so much better. I like that. Everything stands out nice and pops. Okay, that's looking real good. Alright, so I guess while there's no storm, I'm going to go lay down a bunch of frames. I'll probably cut that out too, because that's all just boring work that nobody really cares about. Alright, as the sun comes up on day 137, I have expanded our little back porch area. I've cut down the mountain that used to be here, and given us quite a bit of room for well, hopefully atmospherics. I always build these rooms too small, and I always need more room, so hopefully that'll be efficient enough. I don't know what I want to do over here in the corner. I might do some windows as a second level up here, and do a 2-story tall room. I think that might be neat. Gives us a little bit more options. Plus we have all these like things sticking through and whatnot, so 2 stories might be a little bit better. We'll cross that bridge when we get there. Right. So I will go make some more supplies, and I'll see you in a few. Okay. Coming back to a pile of frames is always fun. Still rookie numbers. Okay, so I've got a few things. I kind of want to move this around. I don't want this oxygen tank here. It was a convenient place at the time. But I think it would be better served elsewhere. Just a mess. I could run the oxygen over to tank like over here in the corner or something. I think that would be better suited. So if I have like a tank, do a tank there. That way we can do one more tank there if we need to. So I want a filtration unit. That's going to be the wall, so I'll kind of just go back a little bit. Yeah, I can kind of make that match up a bit. Yep. That one doesn't quite line up. Wrong one. There it is. There we go. So I'll probably do oxygen there, CO2 there, maybe nitrogen in that one, that one. Okay, what are the gases that we are going to want? Moving the water tank in here would be ideal. So maybe we could do that. We're gonna have volatiles, we're gonna have oxygen, we're gonna have carbon dioxide and nitrogen.
Health low.
So those top four. Pollutant would be nice to catch. I don't need nitrous oxide, so we won't worry about that. So if we did 1, 2, 3, 4, water tank, and I guess pollutant would be 5. Pollutant we can do on the end. So if I move you down there, did that as pollutant, you can be my water.
Waste tank caution.
Which I could move a bunch of that stuff up there. Yeah, we can come back to that. But if I do oxygen there, I can leave the hydrogen over here in the corner. Because it's just a good spot for it. I can move you around over here. Run the pollutant line way over there. We can make it work. Okay. So I'm kind of thinking something like this. Could do windows along there, just kind of get some natural light that we'll be able to see, you know, when it's daytime and whatnot. We can see our turbines up there. We can see the solar panels working. I think that will be pretty cool. We can use the reinforced windows and maybe the shutters on the inside, so that we'll block out some of the heat anyway. Yeah, kind of liking that. 2 stories means that I could also move like the filtrations up top or have the tanks hanging from the ceiling. Move that in the corner. That'll give some more room too. Ooh, liking that idea. Maybe hanging tanks on the ceiling. So many cool ideas. I'm definitely gonna have an airlock right here. Because I want to be able to get out on this side of the base as well. So we'll have that. That'll be pretty cool too. I don't want to damage the terrain out there too bad. Alright, I'm liking that. I'm liking where this is headed. Let's go ahead and build you one up. If we're gonna do the windows over here though, do I leave them offset? Might be interesting. Be nice if we had slanted windows. Could be interesting. Yeah, because if I put another block there, then the windows would all be inset, which I think would look kind of weird and be different than the aesthetic that I was thinking of. I think we'll just leave them. Alright. I'm really digging that though. Okay, to make astroloy, I need a ball of copper, a ball of cobalt, and 2 things of steel. I do not have the 2 things of steel, so let's make some steel first. We are going to go for astroloy. There it is. Nope, we're going to go for steel first. Okay, so we need to split off 100. Okay, 100 of that, 100 of that, and then copper, yes. Yeah, I'm thinking a bunch of those. We got that, perfect. Let's go to Stellite next.
Hunger caution.
We'll need to go find more of that, and some silicone, and some silver, and all of that good stuff, so you can wait. Yeah. You can wait a bit. That's good, that's already filled up again. It's a little warm, but it'll cool back down. You're doing okay. Alright, I'm digging it. Alright, first things first. I want to make a backpack. Now that we have the astroloy, so steel, stellite. Grab some steel. Hard to backpack. Okay. So this guy is going to give us a lot of room for our crayons. So when we do all of our painting jobs, this will be nice and filled up. Ugh. The way that is centered is terrible. Just saying. We have a blue in there already, so that's why that is in there. Okay. Perfect. So now give me back that waspaloy. Or astraloy, not waspaloy.
Jetpack low.
Okay, up here I want these to be the reinforced wall. Yep, reinforced wall, reinforced wall. Then I'm going to do the thin again. I think that's right. Yep, horizontal. Okay. Get up there, there.
Hunger critical.
Thin. Ah, perfect. Just the right number.
Health low.
I think that's all of them. Looks like it. Excellent. All right. So we have the makings of a new room. I've gone ahead and put in the... Yes. I've gone ahead and put in the sheets, plastic sheets that we needed for all the windows.
Jetpack low.
So that I just said yeah. I got it. So that's perfect. These ones over here need astraloy sheets, which I wasn't aware they needed, or that was even a thing. At least I forgot they were a thing. Yes, quiet. So yeah, we have the makings of a new atmospherics room. We're gonna do a bunch of pipe work next time, probably move some tanks around, find a little bit better spot for that guy, and hopefully get this room all closed up. I'll probably need to do some mining to find some cobalt. That's kind of the thing that's holding us back right now. Get the airlock set up in the usual way. I'll probably just move those tanks over here because we'll do something else to increase the volume size of the pipe network in here to deal with the airlock speed. And yeah, I think we're in a good spot. All right, well, thank you for joining me today, and I will see you all in the next one. See ya.